The EURUSD is one of the most commonly traded currency pairs across the world. It's also one of the most favorite pairs for early beginners into the forex market. You know what? There's a good way to trade the EURUSD, there's a better way to trade the EURUSD, and in this video, we'll be teaching you the best way to trade the EURUSD. If this is your first time in this channel, I say a big welcome, and if this is not your first time, I say a big welcome back. Don't forget to smash the like button and also to subscribe so you don't miss out amazing videos coming your way. Hi guys, and welcome back. My name is Trader Miju from Trade with Bolu Online Services, and I said earlier we are going to be looking at the best way to trade the EURUSD, or let me call it the most profitable way to trade the EURUSD. So we'll be jumping into a little understanding or background of what EURUSD is. So the EURUSD is made up of two main currencies. First, the euro, and second, the US dollar, and it is one of the most traded currency pairs across the world. The best time for trading the EURUSD is within the period of the 2 p.m. GMT plus 1 to around the 5 p.m. GMT plus 1. That is around the New York session, or also you can trade EURUSD within the London session. So since the EURUSD is made up of two currency pairs, that means that it's influenced by a lot of factors, okay, from economic data releases to central bank policy decisions to geopolitical events and even to market sentiments that are concerned with this individual currency of both the euro and the US dollar. So we'll be diving into first a fundamental analysis of how the EURUSD work. So one way to trade the EURUSD can be using the fundamental analysis, and this involves studying economical and political factors that affect the exchange rate of these currency pairs. For example, if the European Central Bank, okay, that's the ECB, would announce an interest rate hike, then you expect the euro to likely appreciate against the US dollar, which will cause a bullish move in the EURUSD. Or if we see an increase in interest rate in the US dollar, so you would expect the US dollar to outperform the euro, which would see a bearish move in the EURUSD. So similarly, if we see the US Federal Reserve also cut interest rates, also take actions that would help US dollar, you would see lots of momentum towards the US dollar direction in this currency pair. So one way I would say of trading the EURUSD can be backtesting or checking out fundamental data, and you can check your fundamental data using the Forex Factory. So just check out www.forexfactory.com and you get insight into fundamental data or activities that can affect each of these currencies. So on my screen you can see one that's affecting the euro, then you can see the USD, and you can see the USD. So definitely you'll be checking out what this fundamental news is about and be looking forward to trading in the direction of the currency that's been favored. Apart from the fundamental analysis, another way to trade the EURUSD is through technical analysis. And we know that technical analysis involves us studying price charts and using technical indicators or structures to identify patterns and trends in the market. For example, in a nutshell, if the EURUSD is trading in a bullish trend that is making series of higher highs and higher lows, we'll be looking to buy at different levels that coincide with the trend. And also, if the EURUSD is making a series of bearish trend that is making lower lows and lower highs, they will be looking to sell at various levels. But in technical analysis, this is where we'll be spending more time to explain how you can trade the EURUSD. So I'm on my chart now, and this is the 4-hour EURUSD chart. And remember I said that it's made up of two major currencies. First, the US dollar, and secondly, the euro. And one funny thing is that you should take note of is that the EURUSD is inversely correlated to the DXY. Okay, so the DXY is also called the dollar index. And one thing we should know is, let me just clear all this from my chart. We should know is that once the DXY is trending to the downside, we would automatically see EURUSD trending to the upside. And if DXY is trending to the upside, we'll automatically see EURUSD trending to the downside. So these two currencies are inversely correlated to each other. So one way you can go about it is first of all check your DXY. Okay, mark out different setup levels, and what you can see the DXY, which is the dollar index, seems to be trying to play out, or where it seems to be heading. And from there you can get a little bias or a little hint into what you should be looking at for Euro USD. So let me go back to my Euro USD and let's look at something simple. So I've said, first of all, check out the DXY. Okay, remember, after you've checked out your fundamentals, then the Euro USD is a currency pair that loves to trend a lot. And when I mean a lot, it loves to trend a lot. Even currently, the Euro USD is trending to the upside. We can see it clearly on my 4-hour, making series of higher highs and higher lows. So if you've always seen Euro USD and like, I don't know what's happening, one thing you should always do is zoom out and check the trend. It's very simple. Just take a zoom away from what the price is currently telling you, and you'll see what Euro USD is telling you from a larger time frame. Okay, so now I'm on the 4-hour and I can see clearly that price is trending to the upside. So this is a higher low, 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 and these are higher highs all the way to the upside. So I said it's a currency that loves to trend a lot, and there are indicators or different objects that you can use for pairs that love to trend a lot. First of all, we have the trend line. Okay, the trend line is one that clearly outlines pairs that trend a lot, and you can see how USD has just respected this trend line from the 4-hour time frame. So if you've seen this for a long time, even from this third trend, you could have picked up setups from here, and these are opportunities to make money from this market. So also, apart from the trend lines, there are other structures like the moving averages. Okay, since the moving averages just works well with trending markets, you could pull up the moving average and take different the moving average, maybe the simple moving average or the exponential moving average of 20 or 50. Then you can take entries at those various moving averages. So right now on my screen you can see moving average, that is the exponential moving average, the EMA 100, and you can see how well it just coincides with the Euro USD trend. So the market came to touch here, because it's a pair that loves to trend a lot. So many times it coincides with moving averages over time. We can see a touch here, then touches and all that, but I'm not one that uses the moving average, so I would just be removing this so that we can go to what we have in for today. So we've spoken about the trend lines, moving averages. Secondly, one way you can also use another object you can make use of is your Fibonacci. Okay, the Fibonacci, because since it's a trending market, you would have lots of impulse move and retracements, and you just want to be catching those impulse moves after retracement. So you want to know how much. Fibonacci is a tool that is used to check the extent of retracement in a trend. Okay, with key values of 61.8, 70.5, or 78.9%. So we want to just check how much a trend is going to retrace, then jump in on that impulsive move. So I have an uptrend here, and if I just pull out my Fibonacci, okay, here should give me something like a key zone, okay, and it coincides perfectly with my key zone highlighted here, and I could have just jumped in with my trend line and have lots of, I would say it's confluence. These are two confluences, a trend line and a Fibonacci region, which would just make me jump on this trade, and I would have caught a good amount of pips from year to year. Gives me more than 100 pips already. Okay, more than 100 pips already just by using these two simple strategies. So if you check order, okay, you can take out your Fibonacci, pull it out from year to year. You would see price coincide perfectly. You can pull it out from year to year. You would see price coincide perfectly with these key zones. Okay, you will just be noticing some zones that are repeating over time. Let's try a downtrend sample. Okay, let me look for a downtrend sample. You can see how it's just trending so much to the upside, and we have lots of downtrend samples towards last year because USD trended to the downside throughout last year. So let me check out this Fibonacci. Let's pull out this move, and we can see this will give me a key zone. Okay, a key zone, just market coming all the way here to it. So apart from your Fibonacci, I've said your Fibonacci, your trend lines, your moving averages. So if you want to buy some ICT concepts, you can use the concept of order flow, which comprises a series of order blocks. Okay, so you can make use of order flow, and from this move to the upside, this is what I call a bullish order flow. So a bullish order flow is made up of order blocks that break structure to the upside. So how would I explain my order block? these are candles that break structure to the upside. It's an ICT in-depth concept that's clearly taught in our professional course. And in case you would love to take up a professional course where we teach how to trade ICT the smart way, the link to join or the link to sign up is going to be in the description of this video. So now I'm going to be highlighting my order blocks. Okay, this is an order block here. Yeah, broke structure to the upside. This is another order block here, broke structure to the upside. Okay, this is another order block here. I know this is the inside, but this is okay. This is another order block. So I've seen one order block here, another order block here, one order block here. And once I see a series of order block to the upside, this is a bullish order flow. So the reverse, once I see a series of order block to the downside that broke structure to the downside, that is what I call a bearish order flow. So you can make use of your order flow in confluence with your trend lines and your Fibonacci to help give you an edge when trading the EURUSD, since it's a pair that loves to trend a lot. So let's check out some data towards it. So I'm going to go to the daily time frame. We would see how it just trends a lot. So this is EURUSD trending all the way to the downside, and if you pull out your trend line, you would see that this is just a smooth respect of trend line. Okay, all the way price respected this trend line. You add up to 6 instances where you could have jumped on this trade from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 instances where you could have jumped on this trade. Okay, price trended all the way, even trended all the way from here. Now price looks to be trending to the upside. Okay, so just know that EURUSD trends down, trends up. Look for impulsive move and jump and kill those trends. One of the easiest ways to make money in the forex market when it comes to the currency pair called the Euro US dollar. Spoken about order flows, order blocks, trend lines, moving averages, Fibonacci, and all these concepts. But now let's get into the real trading and how to combine all these things together. So a simple way to take a setup in EURUSD is simple. First of all, you understand the market structure. So is it an uptrend, is it a downtrend? And one way to look at it is zoom out. Best time frame I would advise is the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so just go to your 4-hour time frame. The market making series of higher highs, higher lows, or lower highs and lower lows. Right here, market is trending to the upside in a clean fashion. Upside making series of higher highs and higher lows. So this is an uptrend. So what will I be looking for in an uptrend? Definitely looking to buy, because you don't want to be selling in an uptrend. You don't have two heads. You are not bigger than the market. So just follow what the market is telling you to do. To buy in an uptrend, sell in a downtrend, one of the smooth ways and easy to make money when it comes to trading. So I've been able to recognize that yes, the market is trending to the upside. Secondly, look for an area of value. Okay, area of values include those objects I spoke about: the Fibonacci, your trend lines, your order blocks, okay, or your moving averages. For those that use moving averages. So now market is moving to the upside. So what I'm looking for is I have my trend line all drawn out here, and once my trend line is here, is that I'm looking for my trend line as an area of value, or I'm looking for an order block as an area of value, or a support zone. Yes, a support zone as an area of value. So this was a previous resistance to this side that could turn to support. This was a previous resistance that could turn to support. You get, so I'm looking for a support zone as an area of value. Once I have a support zone as an area of value, then I look for entries. What are my entries? My entry triggers are candlesticks. So I come here and I see a bullish engulfing, or I see a hammer to the upside. Definitely also a pin bar to the upside, yeah, that indicates bullish move, or doji, okay, that indicates a possible reversal. Or then I look for chart patterns. I'm looking for heads and shoulders, inverse head and shoulders. Yes, I'm looking for double tops, double bottoms that indicate bullish move. Then yes, I'll be looking to jump on this kind of trade. So I have my entry and I just set my take profit and my stop loss. My take profit should be the nearest point where I could see market reverse or start to retrace from. Then set my stop loss in and out. EURUSD, a very simple trade, pair to trade. Remember, it trends a lot and always trade in direction of the trend. I hope you've been able to gain a lot from today's EURUSD. I want to see, drop a comment in case you've gained something, and more videos will be coming your way. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button and share to anyone that you know would need this video. Once again, I remain Trader Miju, and see you again next time.